productivity through agriculture, and the whole ecosystem is uplifted in the whole process. That's the scale grant, that's going to happen. And
Yes,
it
sir.
very closely aligns.
I read about that. I mean, the sad part is, I mean, a lot of crops has been cultivated in the banks of river, and they have tested the yields, and a lot of heavy metals has been found in that.
Correct.
All that is coming back to Bangalore city. That is the sad part. We pollute the river, and in other form, everything is coming back to the city, and we only are consuming it.
Correct, correct.
So,
That's the challenge that lies, and that's why we as Rotarians are here.
exactly, exactly. So our idea is that only to put up in front of everybody, show a mirror. This is what is happening. Time to take action. It has to start from each individual. We should feel about the rivers, and we should take action about it.
And Katrina, I would like to introduce to another person because you're so fond of RLI. We have a past governor named Krishna Shetty. Since last 2.5 years, 15% of the Rotarians in their district have undergone RLI training. 15% of the Rotarians. And the person driving it is past governor Krishna Shetty. Can you say hello, Krishna Shetty?
Hello, I am here.
Hello. Congratulations for all you are doing.
Thank you, Catherine.
So we have 6 more minutes to go. We'll wait and then we'll start at sharp 8. And
well, I've kept my video off because I think I have a bandwidth issue, looks like.
Fair enough, Suresh. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Well, just for the information to all of you, we were chartered on the 6th of July. So we are a fresher. So it's a learning process for us. I thought, let me attend this meeting, though I got the link quite late, but I thought, let me attend the meeting. I can spend time with you people to understand what exactly it is.
Welcome on board. That's a larger objective of having these forums on a month-on-month basis.
Oh, great.
So that everybody gets to know each other and the bigger picture of what we represent.
Yeah, that's really great.
Lovely.
Nice.
And that's the reason we said that this will be an initiative that will be led by our international service team, because we believe that any initiative, be it a project or an activity, has to reflect the internationality of Rotary. So that's how we brought it under the ambit of international service. Glad to have you, Rotarian Anshu, over here. Thank you.
Good evening, Mohan, Rotarian Mohan. I'm Harish here.
Hello, good evening, sir. I'm Ramakrishna Gowda from Rotary Kolara Lakeside 3191.
Lovely. Thank you, Ramakrishna, for joining us.
Thank you, sir.
Good evening, Mohan Kumar, sir. I am Ram Mohan Reddy, AG from Tirupati Rotary Club.
Very good, very good. Have you come back from the United States, sir?
Yeah, 10 days over.
Oh,
I am at house now, Tirupati.
Oh, lovely.
Now all 233 clubs I completed installation.
Very good. I saw your report.
Kalasti, Ponganur, and yesterday night Madanapalli.
Very good.
Good evening. Hello, good evening.
Yes, please.
I am Balraj from Rotary Bangalore South, past president during 17 and 18, and presently I am the president. Yesterday I was installed as the president of Rotary Bangalore South Senior Citizen Sangha, RCC Corps.
Okay. Great. So wish you all the best. Can you rename from your name as from iPhone to Rotarian Balraj? Can you do that?
Yeah, I can do it. I can do that.
Please do that, please.
Good
And I
evening.
wish you all
Good
the best.
evening.
Srinivas
Good
Rao.
evening, sir. Mohan.
Srinivas, good evening.
I am Rotarian Balaji,
Oh,
District
Balaji.
Secretary current year.
How can we forget you?
Very
Most
nice to see
important.
you.
Balaji introducing himself is a big joke kind of thing.
Yes.
No, I should do that.
Yeah, for others maybe who are new in.
So,
Yeah.
3 more minutes. Has the governor joined in, please? I'm not able to see.
Total about 76 now.
No, not at Mohan, sir.
Okay. Can you just check, please, somebody?
Yeah,
We'll
I'm just
He
checking.
is
I'll
at
just check.
socials. He is at socials installation.
Installation, huh?
Yeah, I think he would have done that.
Shall I call him?
Yes, please. Please do that.
Good evening, Rotarian Mohan. I'm Harish from Rotary Bangalore Prime.
All lovely. Lovely, Harish. Congratulations on a great Rotary year.
Thank you, Mohan, with all your good wishes, which has happened.
Continue, keep serving in Rotary.
Thank you. Sure. We'll follow your footsteps.
Yeah, governor has joined. Oh, yes, our governor has joined.
Yeah.
Welcome, governor.
Yes, Mohan, thank you. Thank you. Sorry, I'm coming from the
Good evening, sir.
Very good evening to all of you.
So, Vachan, we have a minute to go. Can you mute everyone so that now we get going sharp
Good
at
evening,
8
sir,
o'clock?
Governor.
Namaskara. Good evening.
Okay, Vachan, are we good to go?
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes,
Good.
okay.
Governor, are we good to go?
Yeah. We're all set.
Good. So, do we start?
Yeah, Mohan, I think I request you to please give the opening remarks.
Okay.
Let me introduce Mohan. Mohan is our district learning facilitator, a very active Rotarian, very passionate about RLI. So thank you, Mohan, for organizing this very important event on first month of our new Rotary year. So also thanks to Srinivas Nagesh, International Service Director, for taking this forward. And special thanks to today's guest, Katrina. Very good morning, Katrina, for joining us today on a short
Good morning.
notice. Yeah. So this part of the month is very busy for the governor. So today is my 27th installation. I'm coming from installation now. So thank you for being here today. We're looking forward for your very important talk. And once again, thanks to Mohan Kumar and International Service Director Srinivas Nagesh for taking this very important initiative forward. And over to our district learning facilitator, Mohan Kumar.
Sure. So, thank you, Governor. Dear Katrina, good morning. And good evening to all our friends in Rotary across India who joined us. Thank you for accepting our invitation to address us. Our learning and development team has embarked on a dedicated initiative as an ongoing series featuring various international speakers each month under our aptly named theme, Rotary Leadership Lab, Lead to Serve. The goal is to gain diverse perspectives on leadership and the broader vision of Rotary, highlighting its international spirit and the internationality. You are the first person who came to mind, and I appreciate your willingness to participate when I reached out. Thank you once again. Today's agenda includes a welcome address by our district governor. Post this, a brief introduction of you by our International Service Director, Rotarian Srinivas, your distinguished address, and followed by a Q&A session. So I request all the participants over here to put in your questions, type it in, and then we can take it as the time permits. Before I hand over the floor to the governor, Rotarian Sridhar, I like to mention two common traits shared by both of you. Firstly, both of you are architects shaping the future of Rotary. And secondly, both are dedicated TRF cadres actively driving Rotary International forward through the programs of Rotary Foundation. Now, I hand over the proceedings to District Governor Rotarian Sridhar. Over to you, Governor.
Yeah, thank you, dear Mohan. You've been a lot of support for us since 1 year. As a district learning facilitator, you've taken a lot of initiative, and today's initiative is one of the best initiatives I can say, because we are in the first month of the Rotary year. Katrina's talk is going to be very important for all of us. So, very good morning, Katrina, and good evening to all Unite for Good leaders from our district 3191 and across India. Nice to see many of you joined here today. So, as I mentioned, a special thanks to Mohan for organizing this event, and special thanks to Srinivas Nagesh for taking this initiative forward. And this is our first initiative on July, and this is going to be every month. We are planning. We already lined up to 2 more speakers the coming months. Thanks to the leadership and development team. With that, I would like to hand over proceedings to Srinivas Nagesh for introducing our today's guest speaker. Thank you very much.
Thank you, DG. Good evening to all the Rotarians, and it's a privilege to introduce the guest of the day and the speaker of the day, Katrina Kotsali Padamitroi. I hope I'm correct in spelling the name. Rotarian Katrina earned her architecture degree from the School of Architecture No. 1, Eco National Superior, the Box, Paris. Holds a DA in History and Geography of Populations and a doctorate in Human Geography from EHESS Paris. Since 1980, she has worked as an independent architect in Athens, planning houses, offices, and public buildings. She served as a consultant during the historic preservation of the 18th and 19th century architecture in Methymna on the island of Lesbos. She has been a member of the board and shareholder of the company Metal Constructions of Allsource, South Africa, which manufactured heavy industrial and mechanical steel structures. She is married to George Papadimitroye, an economist, and they have one daughter. Kotsali Papadimitroye grew up surrounded by Rotary since her father was a district governor. She joined her first Rotary Club at age 19. In 1993, she was inducted into the Rotary Club of Pendali, making it the first mixed gender club in Greece. She has served Rotary in many roles, including as a member of the Rotary Foundation cadre of Technical Advisors, Rotary Public Image Coordinator, member of the Task Force on Girls Empowerment, and RA President representative to many district conferences. In 2009, she led Greece's first Rotary Immunization Day team in Moradabad, India, where she went door-to-door administering polio vaccine to children. Member of the RA Board of Directors 2022, served as Chair of RA Board Programs Committee, Chair of RA District Committee, Vice Chair of Programs Committee, and member of RA Committees. She is currently member of RA Programs Committee and RA President Special Representative to Afghanistan. Kotsali Papadimitroye has received several recognitions, including the Rotary Foundation's Regional Service Award for a Polio-Free World, the Rotary Foundation Citation for Meritorious Service, and the Distinguished Service Award. She and her husband George are major donors to the Rotary Foundation. It's a privilege, and I feel honored to introduce you the speaker of the day, and this being the first international speaker meet for the year 25-26. Thank you very much. Thanks to Rotarian Mohan Kumar also. Over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Srinivas. And the floor is all yours, Katrine. Over to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me in this extraordinary meeting. Whenever I address Indian Rotarians, I feel at home. I have already visited India 3 times. One was, as you heard, when I participated in NID, immunizing children in Moradabad. That was perhaps one of the most exciting adventures of my life. It's something that has really marked my Rotarian career. I had the privilege to serve under an Indian president, Shekhar Mehta. So I was present during the celebrations of the centennial in India. And also I have visited Goa, being a presidential representative to District 3141 conference. So it's just a lot of bonds. And perhaps you know that we have established an ICC, India-Greece, with the Bangalore region. So our bonds get every time closer and closer, and we hope we do wonderful things together. Just something brand new last week, a global grant between District 3141 and my club has been approved. It's a concerns surgery of children in India. So you see, working together as a team, we can do really great things. Together, the topic of my presentation is something that concerns every Rotarian, every single Rotarian. It's leadership stewardship, because every Rotarian is a leader. So allow me to share my screen to see a little bit better. Okay. I don't know. Okay, I hope you can see the presentation, okay? Everything is fine. Wonderful. So let us start thinking, what is leadership and who is a good leader? Leadership means trying to do something good and change the world for better and bring improvement, bring new ideas, bring fresh and innovative initiatives into our organization. And of course, it means make the difference. We all want to make the difference because our organization, it's a vital organism. It's something that needs to evolve and adapt to the current circumstances. Leadership means support. A good leader offers support. And whenever he's asked for help, he's there. And he motivates. He's a dreamer. He inspires, his team. He sets up goals which are measurable and achievable. And of course, with all his efforts, his team leads to success. He knows how to contribute. In every way, everyone is asking him to do so. But of course, he has to work as a team. He's a leader of a team. Teamwork is the key asset to success. Just a question, something we could even discuss later. Is a leader born or developed? For instance, Mahatma Gandhi was a leader. He was a great leader. He did so many things for your country. But Adolf Hitler also was a leader. So you see the difference. In certain families, especially in politicians, we can see, their ancestors, their children and grandchildren become politicians. Is it something in the genes? Are they born leaders? On the other hand, we can see people who are not really very prominent, who keep a low profile, and then gradually they become great leaders. So this is a very nice question to discuss. In my humble opinion, I believe it is both. There are certain people who really are born leaders, but they need also training. They need also to develop their leadership skills. And others who are not so qualified, they're not so talented, but they can become excellent leaders because they try, they work on it, and they are trained. So I believe that perhaps we'll have the opportunity to see what we do in Rotary for this. A leader has a vision. He's, as I said, a dreamer. He must think very in a broad way, and broaden the horizons of his team. He's a source for his objectives, and he schedules his goals. He's never tired. Whenever he's asked, he serves his values and his people. This is the right verb to use. He serves. He's, in a way, a good servant, But also at the same time, he's a role model. He's something you can see on a podium, and then everybody wants to become like a good leader. He develops good relations on a foundation of trust because his team trusts him. That's very important. He's not imposed, People whom he serves really want to be like him and they trust him. That's very important. So he must not deceive them. A leader must ask for feedback. It's very important to know what his predecessors have already done. We must not start something from point zero. We must know what has been before, the achievements, the successes, even the mistakes, and what we must avoid. So feedback, it's always very important. As we said, he motivates, he inspires, his audience. He listens. It's very important to listen. Sometimes it is even more important to listen than to speak, because then you can think about what you have heard and then make the right plan and program. He gives appreciation. It costs nothing to say thank you. And people are really waiting for that. And especially in organizations like Rotary, where people are volunteers, appreciation is so important. Make people happy, thank them, and then you motivate them to continue what they have done. Also, a good leader should prepare his people or team to become leaders. Continuity in leadership, it's very important. Very often we hear in clubs, in districts, when I was club president, when I was district governor, when I was RI director, I did that. Okay, but think about who is going to succeed you. What you have achieved is not just for 1 year, it's a setup for the next year, for the future, and for making our organization great. Let's now speak about this term. We hear the word stewardship in many aspects, the recent time. Let's start from the early origins. The concept of stewardship has roots in ancient texts. In all religions, we can see this concept of stewardship, where humans are given dominion over creation. In the Middle Ages, stewardship referred to the role of a steward who was responsible of a large household or an estate. So the steward was taking care of this property, and he had to give reports to the owner about how things were done, and he was a person whom the landowner trusted. In the course of the year, the meaning of stewardship expanded beyond the domestic sphere to include oversight of law courts, of organizations like ours, and even the environment. The stewardship of the environment now it's something very important. For instance, now in Greece to have 45 degrees, it's not normal. We're suffering because the average temperature is 35, but due to climate change, we have suffered from fires, from floods, but of course, it's all over the world. It's not only my country. I'm just saying my personal experience. So stewardship of the environment is something very, very important. In recent decades, stewardship has become a key concept in discussions about sustainability. Another concept, another word you hear often, climate change and responsible land management. The term is now used in different contexts, reflecting its broad application to various aspects of care and responsibility. We see here the stewards in an aeroplane, the stewards in different, places. So let's now combine the word stewardship with leadership. Stewardship means undertake voluntarily responsibility to care for something or someone. So it's something that we do voluntarily. It comes from within, it's not something imposed. Building trust within yourself while keeping your commitment to others. So I believe this is a vice versa approach. You give, but at the same time you take. Stewardship cannot be imposed upon anyone. It comes from within, not from outside. Why we need stewardship? Everyone and everything needs care. Our children need care. Our employees, even a plant, you have in a pot in your house needs care. Animals need care. If you have a pet, you take care of it. So care, it's something that everyone and everything needs. Care and thus stewardships are fundamental for sustainable success. Care and stewardship are very, very close. Stewardship is at the core of successful leadership. We cannot have good leadership without stewardship. The current president of Rotary International, Francesco Arezzo, started his presentation. Perhaps you've seen him, his video said, I don't believe in leadership styles. We don't want to have, different leadership styles. We just want to have steward leadership. What are the values of stewardship? Stewardship as a way of living is caring for other people and things, as we said. It's not just, a word. It's a way of living. It's a concept. It's a philosophical, let's say, approach of life, stewardship. Stewardship as course of action is abiding prosperity and success. Through stewardship, we can be successful and prosperous. Stewardship thus requires a holistic, a global, long-term view. It rejects indifference and irresponsibility. So now, I hope you have understood why we use the term steward leadership in Rotary. Steward leadership means constantly seeking solutions and striving to create a better future, a better world, a better environment, while balancing the needs of others, of society, of future generations. We do care a lot about future generations, and of course, the environment. Steward leaders are proactive in succeeding by doing good in the world. They must not wait until something happens. They must really be proactive and act before, in advance of something, even good or bad. They are high achievers who thrive on giving rather than taking. As we said, when you give, you get back a lot of things. You can even get more than what you have given. They create happiness, resilience, and fulfillment for themselves while building success for others. So I believe that steward leaders are clever people. Huh? How develop steward leadership skills within Rotary? Of course, by example. A good club president, a good district governor is a role model. Even senior leaders, regional leaders, they lead by example. And of course, we have our training within Rotary. The most important programs is RILA and RLI. And I'm very happy that together we have people who are involved in RLI in India in this conversation. Leading is getting the conscious yes of my team. And it's you perhaps walk in advance, you are the first, and the others follow. But don't forget, we work as a team, as a whole. Leadership is included in Rotary's core values. You see, my friends, in Rotary, there are certain things which are negotiable and other things which are not negotiable. For instance, we have new concepts like the DI, diversity, equity, and inclusion, regional adaptability. These things are negotiable. We want to have them or we don't want to have them, how we apply, how we progress. But our core values are not negotiable. They're all going always to be, for us, as a lighthouse where we can go and work and get inspired. Our core values are fellowship, integrity, diversity, service, and of course, leadership. Let's speak a little bit about RILA and RLI. RILA is a Rotary Youth Leadership Award. We have excellent RILAs all over the world with great participation. Young people love RILA. And RLI, of course, is the Rotary Leadership Institute. I have personally attended 2 RLIs, and believe me, they have helped me a lot in my Rotarian career. I learned a lot of things, even how to speak, how to walk in a room, and all these things. And then you realize what leadership is. It's very, very important. Nevertheless, since our organization is always progressing, at the higher levels of Rotary, we're discussing of improving those programs, even change them a little bit and making them better. The programs are there, and it's the programs committee who is taking care of all these programs. And being part of this committee, next year is going to be my last year. I hope we'll all, and with your suggestions, of course, improve the programs which already are very, very good and very effective all over the world. But always improvement is welcome. I hope you agree with me. Don't forget, my friends, that together we see a world where people unite and take action to create lasting change across the globe in our communities and in ourselves. This is our vision statement. This is our dream. This is what we believe in, and every Rotarian is working for this vision statement. Of course, since our visions were people of action, our vision statement has 4 pillars. You know them, I'm sure. It's increase our impact, expand our reach, enhance participant engagement, and increase our ability to adapt. It's our action plan priorities. I'm sure that in your district also you promote a lot the action plan and take care to enhance each of these 4 priorities. In all these priorities, leadership is very important. We cannot increase our impact without being a leader. If we want to reach out to different audiences, we must create good leaders. I leave for the end the 3rd priority. And to increase our ability to adapt, also, it's in a way, we need also to be good leaders. But I believe that the 3rd priority enhance participant engagement is more related to leadership. Let's see. According to the third priority of our action plan, we have to support clubs to better engage their members. We want members who are motivated, who participate in the life of their clubs. We also develop a participant-centered approach to deliver value. Each and every Rotarian is unique. Each and every Rotarian can bring his wisdom, his feelings, and new ideas to his club and in general to Rotary. We offer new opportunities for personal and professional connection, but also, according to our third priority, we provide leadership development and skills training. So, though leadership is included in the four priorities of our action plan, it's a little bit more crucial for the third priority, enhanced participant engagement. Now, I believe it's worthwhile speaking how we open opportunities for young leaders. At each level, club level, district level, regional level, and senior leadership, we need fresh ideas. We need young leaders. That said, it doesn't mean that we do not appreciate the wisdom and the knowledge of Rotarians of a certain age who have demonstrated their ability to do good in the world. But of course, we cannot be stagnant. We need successors, and youth, Rotarian youth, is going to be our successors. What do young people expect from Rotary? First of all, they will expect fellowship. They love, to have fun and organize excursions, events. They're enthusiastic about projects, and they do it with a big smile. Sometimes we, who are a little bit older, get tired more easily, while young people, young Rotarians are more, flexible and willing to work. They want involvement in community and international service projects. We have all these international projects, international meetings, which youth loves. They are asking for opportunities of social networking. And of course, since they are experts in new technologies, better than us, they socialize in more advanced and more progressive way. They experience the internationality of Rotary. They develop professional networking, and they want also to develop leadership skills. I'll give you an example from my district. During the economic crisis in Greece, hopefully it's over now, quite a long time ago, as Rotarians, we asked ourselves how we can help our youth. We need young leaders in our country to overcome the crisis. So as Rotarians, of course, it was impossible for us to find jobs for everyone. So we created what we called EPN, as the Institute of Promotion of Youth Entrepreneurship, where you offered, in collaboration with the University of Athens, Rotary and the University of Athens, we developed leadership skills for youth. And Rotarians were mentors for these young people. It has worked very, very well because those young people were equipped with leadership skills and they became entrepreneurs. They started their startups. Some of them worked in other companies where we could help them to find a job. And now we continue this effort, though hopefully Greece, it's now going very well as a country, and we continue because we realized that within Rotary, we need this kind of initiatives, we need to develop professional networking, and develop leadership skills for our youth. Coming back to what young Rotarians and Rotaractors need from Rotary, are asking from Rotary, they want to take advantage of Rotary and TRF youth programs. It's amazing how they are motivated to do things. They want to participate in international events. As I said, whenever we have international events, they are present. And of course, they want to have fun. Rotary, for all I believe, is and should be, above all, fun. Let's come now to Rotaract. As you know, since 2019 at the COL, which was really a big revolution for Rotary. Rotaract is no longer a Rotary program. It is Rotary. The elevation of Rotaract has really opened new opportunities to youth and to Rotaract. We're just something that I must say, some people who criticized the elevation of Rotaract said that now are we going to increase our membership just by adding the number of Rotaractors into the total membership of Rotarians? Definitely not. We're going to count Rotarians separately from Rotaractors. It was a concept that came from Barry Racine, was the architect for this elevation. It was just to give them more chances, to give them more opportunities, to be more active, and to who are just leaders. It's the ego is very developed in Rotary in many aspects. So we had a lot of problems. And we can see that the district governors, they sometimes they believe they are gods, and all the others have to obey. So I believe that presentations like that, enhancing this idea of serving through leadership, will be very, very helpful in PETS or at district level, and also at the assembly, when the district governors are, trained. So it's not me and the others, it's us. And the steward leader should serve the others. So we need a little bit more training. We need more discussion about it. So it's really very, very important that we understand that. And at least in my part of the world, we face many problems by district governors who believe it's them and nothing else. They can do whatever they want. And they take the manual of procedures and they say, okay, the district governor has to do that. But it's not only that, okay, it's how you feel, how the members of your district see you. You should be, someone who serves them, not someone who, not a dictator, It's something we need to promote and enhance the discussion more often, even at club level,
Beautiful,
It's
beautiful.
very important.
So you're telling it is not about I, it is about we, and it is about us. It is
Exactly.
all about the stakeholders. Very beautifully put across. Thank you very much.
Yes.
The second question is that you referred DI as a non-negotiable. But don't you feel belonging right is the crux of everything that what we do in Rotary? Because of lack of belonging is right where we see right the numbers and other things that are shrinking. And we've been stagnant for 15 years. How is it that DI is not negotiable in comparison to the core values?
No, DI is negotiable. It's
Okay.
the contrary. I said the contrary. That diversity, equity, and inclusion are negotiable. What is not is the core values of Rotary are not negotiable. They're there. It's our testament in a way. While all the new ideas, regional adaptability, we can discuss about it. DI, you can discuss about it. That what is negotiable. That's what I'm telling. While the core values, our core values, it's diversity, leadership, and so on. They are there. You can interpret them in the way you feel them, but they are not negotiable. They are there.
Okay.
DI is negotiable. We need diversity, equity, and inclusion in Rotary. Definitely. It's a new concept we enhance. And even, just for your information, when Trump, made his declarations about DI and about sometimes about sexual orientation and so on, Rotary took a position statement and said we continue to enhance a DI concept within Rotary.
Yes, in fact, that was one of the questions by one of our Rotarians in terms of what is the stance of Rotary International. I'm happy that you have spelled it up. Now, from a stewardship perspective, you're telling that we don't own the vision statement. It's a very authoritative statement. Instead, we lead the vision through the action plan. Correct? So stewardship is all about leading. Stewardship is all about consensus, going together, working together as a team in a collaborative manner. Any specific examples you have come across where probably we've seen the benefit of this?
Yeah, our vision statement, it's our guideline, and through steward leadership, we can achieve our, vision statement. Steward leadership, for instance, when you participate in immunization, this is a kind of steward leadership. You serve others, and then you get what you have achieved. What our RI presidents are doing sometimes, they run around the world. It's not only for pleasure. Believe me, it's hard. This is steward leadership because they serve our organization, even taking risks for their health and everything. It's a really tough program for 2 years, not only one, even the year you're elected. This is steward leadership. We have a lot of examples like that in Rotary.
Thank you. So one more question on how can we make or drive the stewardship rationale to the Rotaractors effectively?
Yeah, we have to get closer to our Rotaractors and start listening to their voice, to listen to their aspirations. And with this dialogue, we can work better with Rotaractors. And we must not oppose whenever a Rotaractor gets a position. If he's a good Rotaractor, that's the point. Not any Rotaractor. And because we have examples when we gave them the opportunity to do something, it was a failure, But what I try to say is that we must not create barriers to youth. We leave them, we evaluate them as we evaluate people who are no longer at the age of Rotaractors, It's evaluation has no limit of age, It's for everyone, it's the same. Because there is a misunderstanding sometimes on behalf of the Rotaractors. Because they are Rotaractors, they can do anything. Have to evaluate, but not to exclude them, to give them the opportunity to prove what they can do.
Your example on building leadership skills in the youth of
These people were better equipped, apart their academic knowledge, by these workshops to set up their own job, to find opportunity, to increase in a way their entrepreneurship. And it has worked so well, even better than we expected. So we keep it now. Now we continue this Institute of Youth Entrepreneurship, and we even have more and more people. And at the same time, we hope to increase our membership through people who can see what Rotary is offering. Because there are a lot of misperceptions, like all over the world, that we're just we're having just social events, we're just enjoying ourselves, they're just going for dinners. And okay, we do some good things, but mainly that we socialize and everything, which is not good. With initiatives like the EPN, we show that we do care and we want to do something, which is more viable and more sustainable within Rotary for our country. So whenever you want, I can give even more information on the Institute.
Absolutely. I will write to you about that, and then I can share it with Rotarians. And the last question, how can ICCs enhance the public image and awareness of Rotary?
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you. That's a very nice question. I love that. I'm honorary president of the ICC Association, so I strongly believe in ICCs. They are doing extraordinary things. Let's see, in Ukraine, in the war in Ukraine, you cannot imagine the projects done by the ICCs. Water filters, we helped medical equipment in hospitals. ICCs were present there. It's one of the best, unfortunately or fortunately, I don't know, non-official Rotary programs. It's not an official Rotary program, the ICCs, but they are doing excellent work. So there was an effort to have them as a Rotary program, but that didn't pass by the board of directors. But now, not by the board of directors, by the programs committee. But now we're trying to give them a little bit more appreciation for what they are doing, because in the course of the years they are doing excellent things. That's why we, for the first time, we thought of doing a combined institute in Athens to promote how to find ways to see how we could better promote the ICCs. You know, they need a little bit more public image, you know, the ICCs.
Sure.
And sometimes concerning the ICCs, there are different opinions because others believe that, okay, it should be great if they become an official Rotary programs, but others within the ICC already believe that it's better to have this flexibility and freedom, and they are doing excellent things. We'll see. We'll see
So we
how
look
it's going
forward to
to
that.
evolve.
And with this, I hand over the floor to our governor, Sridhar. Over to you, Sridhar.
Yeah, Katrina, that was an excellent interaction with you. I like the way you explained, you know, how to attract young members actually, particularly, you know, to show them the internationality of Rotary. So I have a lot of concern as a governor. You know, we are facing a lot of problem. Retaining young members. Actually, you know, it's easy for us to bring them, but holding them is quite difficult because that shall we have some kind of on behalf of District 3191, I would like to invite few families to our part of our country, and we would like to send few youngsters to your part of the country if it is possible. That is one request. So that is to show the internationality of Rotary. That is one. And I also like the idea of ICC on public image. We talk more about Rotary within our family. We are not spelling out what Rotary is doing outside the world. I mean, we are doing that, but it's not to the extent actually. So that's an excellent idea. So these are the 2 points, I'd like to bring it to your notice. The first thing is, youngsters, particularly those who joined 1 or 2 years. Of course, I think other part of the country also we are facing that issue to retain the members. I think that is a great point you mentioned that, we need to show the internationality of Rotary. And on behalf of District 3191, it's my invitation. And I would like to have the same reciprocal from your district as well. That is one of our requests. Thank you, Katrina, for the excellent.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. So I hope that will start a more close collaboration between our districts, and it should be great if some of you join us in Athens in November.
Yes. So, friends, I think quite a few are here today, and this is the first series of our leadership initiative from Leadership and Development Team, led by Mohan Kumar. So the next month, speaker is already lined in. We'll be informing you in a couple of days, the exact date. So, Katrina, when is your next visit to Bangalore?
I don't know. Soon, I hope.
Yeah, we would love to see you here in Bangalore. And our district conference in the month of December. So you're most.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Over to you, Mohan.
Yeah.
Mohan, you there?
Mohan, sir, you're on mute.
Srinivas, any formalities to be completed? Srinivas Nagesh, I think is not there.
Yeah, Mohan, I'm traveling actually.
Okay, good, not to worry. So I think we're done for the day, and a lovely interaction, and we got to know so many things. And yes, there's a new dimension or a perspective of leadership through stewardship, and not as a strategy, as you aptly put it up. And you took us through that in a very holistic perspective. I'm sure, right, it's going to make an impact to Rotary, not only in our parts of the world, but across Rotary. So thank you very much for accepting our invitation and being here. And I thank all the participants in we're going to have this. Next speaker is going to be Scott, and right? That's very critical. And again, at the crux of Rotary. So we'll send you more details on that. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good day to
Thank you.
Katrine.
Thank you
Good
all.
day to all of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Katrina. Thanks to everyone.